All right, India, China now coming together. Foreign ministers of both the nations are meeting. The meeting is underway. We know that India this year is hosting the G20 and the meetings have begun. Big meeting today. Jaishankar meeting with the Chinese foreign minister. And of course, we know that the talks are on the sidelines of the G20 foreign ministers meet. It is a big day for India, of course, because India is hosting the foreign ministers meet of the G20. As of now, we are getting to know that India and China foreign ministers are meeting. The key talks are underway in India. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar is meeting Chinese foreign minister. Talks on the sidelines of the G20 foreign ministers meet. We will bring the details on that shortly. And we'll have one of my colleagues giving us details on that. But for now, that is the latest breaking news coming in on the broadcast. All right, my colleague Srinjoy is joining us on the phone line to give us details on this. Srinjoy, India and China foreign ministers now meeting, and Jaishankar is, of course, holding talks with the Chinese foreign minister. Give us the details.
Not only is the Ladakh problem ready to be needing to be solved, also the fact that very soon you will have a BRICS meeting, you will have an SCO meeting, and the Shanghai Cooperation meeting is this year. The summit is this year. The G20 summit is this year, which means basically there'll be two major visits by Xi Jinping. So before that, things have to get sorted out. You can't have Xi Jinping here when there is still a problem in Ladakh. So the earlier they get sorted out, the better it is. So that's one basic thing that will always come up till it's sorted out. Beyond that, of course, there are other issues like trade, which is very, very unequal. And that has to be sorted out as well. But primarily, the issue is Ladakh. And it's important to find a solution to Ladakh.
To give us details on this, my colleague Rishabh is joining us. Rishabh, take us through the developments coming in as far as India and China foreign ministers meet, which is underway on the sidelines of the G20 foreign ministers meet, which India is hosting this year.
Definitely, this is the most important bilateral meeting happening here in New Delhi on the sidelines of G20, where Indian Foreign Minister is meeting his Chinese counterpart. Remember, this comes after only just 10 days ago, the WMCC, the Working Management Committee, met the high-level officials of both India and China, met in Beijing and discussed the road forward. Only yesterday, the Foreign Ministry of China had said that they value their relation with India and would like to resolve all the issues with India, including the border issues diplomatically. This comes after what we saw in Galwan in 2020 and the Tawang recently in December 2022. This is the first meeting where External Affairs Minister Jaishankar is meeting his counterpart from China, and all these issues will come up. Definitely, this is being seen by the experts as China's move to ease relationship with India. Remember, India and China have been at loggerhead for last 4-5 years, especially when the Galwan incident happened in Ladakh, and then the Tawang incident happened in December 2022. So definitely it's an important meeting. Major issues definitely revolve around the region and the countries in the area, be it Pakistan, be it Sri Lanka, or the India-China themselves. So these are the major issues that will be discussed. Remains to be seen how things unfold, but for now this is an important meeting and all eyes on what is being discussed between the two foreign ministers.